Hello folks, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you tonight to discuss Rangers' sensational 2-0 victory over Standard Liege in Belgium. It doesn't matter how wet it gets, the roof is still on fire. Sorry about that, but I'm very excited after seeing what genuinely might be one of the best goals I think I've ever seen in my life, never mind just from a Rangers player. To go there, to play a side who haven't lost at home in European competition for 6 years, including matches against the likes of Arsenal and Sevilla, and to win, I think would have been extraordinary enough. But to do it in those conditions after a freak storm caused the match to be, let's face it, on an unplayable pitch. I think under normal circumstances that match gets abandoned. The ball wasn't running true, it became a lottery, and no mistakes from our players during a point when it would have been very easy for that sort of thing to happen. The manager made 3 changes tonight. He was able to bring in Leon Balogun for Philip Helander. He was able to bring Ryan Jack in for Stephen Davis, and he brought in Giannis Hagi for Brandon Barker. And I thought all 3 of them contributed. I thought all 3 of them had good games. To be honest, I think everybody contributed. People are going to look at Alfie, who is going through one of those spells where he doesn't look confident in front of goal. And in fact, he had a good opportunity in the first half for a shot, and he ended up squaring it for Scott Arfield when he would have been better taking the shot. And that looks to me a confidence thing, but he still contributed. Ryan Kent wasn't at his best, but he still contributed. And the players who came off the bench, they contributed. It was just a fantastic European performance by a side that looks as though it's growing in confidence and maturity almost by the week. The first 25 minutes I thought Rangers were terrific, kept the ball, which is always important in Europe. As older bears remember seeing Rangers teams treat it like an unwanted Celtic supporting stepchild. But we got the lead from the penalty spot, one of the sweetest phrases in life, penalty to Rangers, and it was a stonewaller. Corner, swung in, up went Connor Goldson, he headed it down. Boy lifted his arm, clearly a handball, clearly a penalty. Dispatched expertly by James Tavernier, one of those penalties that are into the side netting with pace, unsavable. You don't save those, as the man used to say. 9 and 10. Not ridiculous, 9 and 10 for Tav, for a right back. After that, I thought Liege began to assert themselves, but even so, although they were trying to move us about, they didn't manage. They switched the ball a lot and they were excellent at it, but Rangers stuck to our shape. They did have one opportunity with a header that came back off the bar. They cut us open. They would hit the bar later, but their striker had handled the ball in. And when Rangers got in at half-time, you were thinking, right, okay, we're in a good spot. Second will probably kill it. In the second half, though, the heavens opened, and Rangers still managed to play some very nice, neat, intricate passing, but it became just, almost unfunny comedy at that point. But Rangers dug in and throwing their bodies on the line. The back 4 were terrific. Balogun, Goldson and Tav had splendid matches, and so did young Calvin Bassey, who came on for the injured Borna Barisic in the first half. I'm excited about this kid. I can see development in him already since he signed. He already looks as though he's a better player than he was a few weeks ago, and came in for one of our most important players and was terrific. When Rangers did get the second, it was in injury time, and it was one of the best goals I've ever seen, to the point that I'm still sitting here going, did that just happen? Kemar Roofe won the ball on the edge of our box. They were piling forward, as you can imagine, about 30 yards out, and in those weather conditions, in an Olympic swimming pool, he slaloms past the first challenge, beats a second man, beats a third, looks up from a yard inside his own half, and thinks, I'm going to have a shot here, and scored. A perfect strike. Oh my goodness, Greg Norman would be happy if he hit a ball like that from that distance. It was sensational and thoroughly deserved. There were some handbags afterwards. Standard Liège clearly don't like Kemar Roofe due to him playing for their rivals Anderlecht in the past. And I thought their coaching staff was a disgrace. They led the charge. You got beat fair and square. Rangers are a good European side. I mean, that's not news to anybody, but it still reinforces it. You can get cocky and think we just need to turn up, look, we've proved it, but they don't. They go and they get results and they get the win. That was the first away win in the group stage for Steven Gerrard's side. Progress. There's just something different about this team this year. I really do believe it. I think they're showing maturity. I think we worried what would happen after the win against Celtic. We've seen in the past that they put the tools down. Nah, none of that tonight. Absolutely fantastic. So now it's on to Livingston at the weekend, and there can't be any drop in tempo. Livy are the only team who have stopped us from scoring this season. They have earned respect against us in the past, and we'll need to be at our best, but look at the options we can bring in. Kemar Roofe, Joe Aribo, Cedric Itten. we're in a good place. Enjoy your night, folks. If you want to hear more from us, full coverage before and during and after the match on Sunday, then you know what to do. Go to patreon.com/Heart and Hand. Until then, have a wonderful weekend. Our team are looking pretty damn good. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.